Hi, my name's Ed Tollington, and this is my series of videos. This is the third installment, third week of my series of videos recording my determination to beat schizophrenia, come off the medication, and not go back to the psychotic episodes I've had in the past. So I've had a reasonably good week in the last week or so. Work's been fine. I've not been up to much. I had some ups and downs, but things have been alright. Meditation's been good. No obstructive thoughts that have been getting in the way of things. So all in all, I can't complain too much. So this week, I thought I'd just talk a little bit about meditation and how it's helped me in the last years since I took it on and picked it up. So I do mindfulness meditation, which mindfulness is essentially the idea of trying to be present in the moment, living life in the present, being mindful of the present, and how that helps with your mental health. And meditation is one tool which is used to achieve mindfulness. So yeah, I've been undertaking mindfulness meditation for the last 5 years on and off. I certainly haven't been all gung ho, kind of fully into it that whole period. But I've gradually come to notice just how it's helped with such a sense of peace I've been able to find in myself, and it's also helped just create that space, that relaxation, to take my thoughts from wandering away from into wherever, and just focus them on the present. And I think that's I might touch on this in the later weeks, but so-called schizophrenia, whatever you want to call it, such a big part of it is losing control of your thoughts and seeing your thoughts disappear off into another reality. And mindfulness just helps me focus my thoughts. So the way I practice mindfulness, I'm is slightly unconventional. I tend to do it my way, if you like. I don't necessarily choose the posture that they teach. I sometimes do, but sometimes I find it more relaxing to have my own posture. I might lie down, I might lie on my bed sometimes. Sometimes it makes me fall asleep, but I don't mind that too much. I do it when I go to sleep sometimes. And I do the kind of the body scan, which is where you kind of go through your body, focusing on your your feelings and sensations from your body. I do the mindfulness of breathing, where uh, you take focus on your breathing. They're the two main kind of meditation techniques I use. And what I find is really useful is this idea of when your thoughts wander away from the focusing on the present, as they do when you're meditating, not punishing yourself, not getting angry or self-conscious of the fact that this is happening, and understanding it happens to everyone that practices meditation, and just gradually bringing my thoughts back to the present moment. And this is something that really creates discipline in my mind and focus in my mind, so that when my thoughts in other times of day, in other places, in what I'm doing, when my thoughts wander, I'm able to just gently bring them back to the present moment. And and focus on what I'm doing at that moment. So that's one of the big things I find from mindfulness that's useful about mindfulness meditation. Yeah, so that's a little bit about mindfulness. Obviously, you can find, I sometimes follow the meditation techniques you can find on YouTube, you can find on the internet. You search on Google, you'll find plenty of material about mindfulness meditation, and it's all good stuff. It's all really useful, and it's just kind of helping you start to let go and move on from the so-called schizophrenia. That's what it's done for me, and just kind of, yeah, it's, I would say for me it's helped with my depression, it's helped with my anxiety, my paranoia. It's helped me stop my thoughts running away with themselves into that kind of delusional world. It's helped with how I deal with the voices that I get, in terms of just being able to register they're there, maybe join in, but maybe just take a back step and just gradually ignore them and not get frustrated with myself, not get angry with myself, just be a more patient person and a more mindful person. It's definitely helped with my general mental health and well-being. So yeah, that's everything for this episode. It's or this update. I don't know what the best word for it is, but really what I'm trying to do is just create a log of how I get on at my aim to beat schizophrenia and so-called schizophrenia, and my aim to come off my medication once the doctors are happy for me to do that, and see how I am able to get into a future world. Carry on into the future. That was a bit of a weird thing to say. And that was a really odd picture. There was a screenshot that was picked out from the video from the week 2, where and kind of then it looks a bit weird. Hopefully they're not going to pick that bit. The AI isn't going to pick that bit this time around as well. But that quite amused me. Stop worrying about what people think and all that. This is good so far. But thanks for watching, and I'm rambling now. So yeah, see you. Have a good week. Until next week.